Buonasera. On behalf of the 135,000 men and women that are the heart and soul of Mobility Airlift, thank you for allowing us to speak to you today. Our only regret is that we couldn't be there in person. We've sent one of our greatest advocates, our chief scientist, Doc Erbschlow, to represent us, and we're sure you will find what he has to offer very useful. Let me start off by saying the Ambrosetti Club is a great concept. Whenever you bring different fields together at a conference such as the Technology Forum, the greater good always benefits. When it comes to air power and innovation, airmen have a unique bond no matter what country they fly for. They are constantly striving for new innovations. Ground and sea forces have had the luxury of developing over thousands of years. Air power matured at a much quicker rate. We've gone from the sands of Kitty Hawk to the far reaches of space in just over 100 years. The third dimension, air, was something we dreamt about. We've embraced innovation as airmen, from the first moment we decided to fly over instead of charge up the hill. Airdrop is one of the ways we resupply ground forces today. Its roots begin with Lieutenants Gettler and Bleckley. The request was received by carrier pigeon, and they took to the sky. In the end, the lieutenants lost their lives desperately searching for the lost battalion in the Argonne Forest. Last year, we airdropped 80 million pounds of supplies to coalition forces in Afghanistan. Aeromedical evacuation has equally humble roots. When innovative airmen decided there must be a better way to get our wounded to medical care, they modified a Curtiss Jenny to carry the patients. Today, once our wounded are in our care, they have a 98% survival rate. Innovation is a constant questioning of how we can do our mission better. Air Marshal Douhet said, "Victory smiles upon those who anticipate the changes in the character of war, not upon those who wait to adapt themselves after the changes occur." As airmen, we embrace the change. Regarding international partnerships, one of the side effects of conquering the air has been the abandonment of isolationism. Two oceans cannot protect us from the rest of the world. We often talk about coalitions when we speak of air power. Grand armadas filling the sky aren't what we're concerned about. Sometimes we just need a landing strip to deliver humanitarian aid or the assistance of a local air traffic controllers to ensure safe operations. A robust international en route system is critical, not only to the United States, but to the entire world. When a devastating earthquake struck Haiti, the world immediately mobilized to send relief. The Port-au-Prince airport had survived, but its ability to handle inbound flights was not sufficient. We worked with the local Haitians and told them we didn't want their airport. All we wanted to do was make sure it could receive as much relief supplies as possible. And with their help, that's just what we did. Italy was on the ground at the same time the U.S. got there. They even sent an aircraft carrier to provide helicopter support to help deliver supplies to the countryside. We need to build these types of partnerships before a time of crisis, to help educate air forces on how we can work together. We continue to get better through commonality of platforms, technology, and equipment. We've learned this lesson again supporting NATO operations over Libya with air refueling. Italy contributed its own refueling aircraft to assist the air refueling operations. In the future, all coalition partners should be able to refuel from each other. We are by no means the ones always giving the lessons. There are people alive today because our partners have taught us new things in aeromedical evacuation, like the Novolung that kept British rifleman Williams alive. Our doctors, through a partnership with Regensburg University, knew about the machine that would give him a chance of survival. It was not even approved in the United States. The world is getting smaller, and we need to work toward better integration, not for war, but for peace. The Mobility Air Forces have done much more humanitarian operations in the last 20 years than combat operations. Regarding humanitarian operations, we do three things. We deliver hope, we save lives, and we fuel the fight. Delivering hope means we answer the call of others so they may prevail. Sometimes the enemy is a lack of water or food, and sometimes it's simply time. In Japan, we were able to deliver search and rescue crews from the U.S. within hours. We have the ability to divert any airplane in our inventory for humanitarian support and aeromedical evacuation. whether it's a man-made or a natural disaster. By building partnerships and having specialized teams, we can open up airfields with little notice. We've turned to industry and academia to help us solve humanitarian relief challenges. Some of these challenges are rations that are too heavy and cause injury if they land on someone. A solution can be a pallet of supplies, which uses steerable parachutes to greatly reduce the risk of unattended damage. We're not where we need to be yet, but imagine being able to blanket a large urban area with food and water from the air in packaging that flutters to the ground like a leaf. What about a large hybrid airship that can deliver the same amount of cargo as an ocean-going vessel anywhere on the planet without the need for a runway or a large ground support team? The possibilities are endless. We're looking to everyone, everywhere, to continue innovating. Thank you again for letting me take a few minutes of your time. You know, we consider every airman an innovator. We are proud of our heritage of flying over the hill. We are inspired by serving others, and we hope you are as well. Grazie.